President William Ruto has announced that the government will pay Social Health Authority SHA fees for 1.5 million Kenyans who are unable to afford the scheme.
Speaking at State House Nairobi, where he engaged grassroots leaders from Turkana County, the head of state revealed that the payment mechanisms will begin next week following the completion of a successful identification process.
As Abdiaziz Hashim now reports, Ruto also told off critics of the Hustler Fund, stating that since its inception in November 2022, 72 billion shillings has been disbursed to ordinary Kenyans.
Grassroots leaders from Turkana County converged at State House Nairobi on Tuesday. It is during this meeting with leaders from northern Kenya, President William Ruto announced that the government will pay the Social Health Authority SHA fees for 1.5 million Kenyans who are unable to afford the scheme.
God willing, from next week, we are now going to pay for the 1.5 million Kenyans who have no capacity to pay. We will pay for them.
Ruto said this will ensure no Kenyan is left out of the rollout of universal health coverage. Ruto challenged Turkana leaders to accelerate SHA registration to enhance every household's access to affordable and quality health care.
And I am very happy that hata kama watu wananipigia kelele wale wanalipa zaidi, lakini that is how we are going to have a nation where nobody has to sell their property, mtu asiuze shamba, mtu asiuze ng'ombe, ati anaenda kulipa bili ya hospitali.
The head of state further dismissed critics of the Hustler Fund, noting that 72 billion shillings has been disbursed to ordinary Kenyans since its inception in 2022.
Na hiyo Hustler Fund, unajua kuna watu wengine mabwenyenye wajeuri wanakaa hapa Serena. Niliona juzi walitoa statement hapo Serena kusema ati Hustler Fund iondolewe. Mtu ameenda Serena amekunywa chai ya 2000 shillings. Alafu anasema kwani 1000 itasaidia mtu na nini? Ajui 1000 inaweza kununua stock ya mtu for one day afanye biashara na asonge mbele.
The revolving fund had an initial funding pool of 50 billion shillings aimed at what Ruto described as liberating Kenyans from predatory lenders.
Kama umelipa ama hujalipa, that's another story. Lakini kila mtu hapa iko na account ya Hustler Fund. Tuko na watu 26 million wako ndani ya Hustler Fund. There is no other bank with that kind of customer base. Na kuna mtu hapa amekuja kuuziwa mali yake kwa sababu ya Hustler Fund. So mnajua zile zingine ukidefault mwezi 2-3 wanakuja wanachukua sufuria, wanachukua nini. But we say the Hustler Fund is meant for ordinary people.
Ruto at the same time stated that the government will build 2 modern fish markets worth 700 million shillings, a 2.3 billion shilling rural electrification project, construct a 900 million shilling modern stadium in Lodwar town, and expand the Takwel irrigation scheme with a 2.5 billion shilling investment that will put more than 100,000 acres of land under productive cultivation. The president thereafter hosted a delegation from Korea. Abdiaziz Hashim for Prime Edition.